Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. This is a great one. I love Fox Business Channel. It's very concise. I love CNBC Business. It's an awesome channel as well. I talk about them all the time. Perfect example. Where you go is not who you will be. This is great. I just want to drop that on people so hard who are like, I got to go to college. I got to get this degree. Why? Getting the degree doesn't change who you are. It's the associations and the books you read. I've met plenty of people who've read plenty of books and now they're millionaires with no degree. I've met plenty of business owners who started construction companies, plumbing companies, all these other types of companies that didn't require a degree. But yet they're wealthier than people who are running around with degrees, sitting in a cubicle, making $40,000 a year. Not trying to say that's bad. I'm just saying you need to use college as a launching pad to get you connections. That's it. That's it. I mean, if you, no matter the college you go to, now I'm not going to recommend kids go to a small, tiny college unless they're just a slow learner. They really need that one-on-one personal attention. Whatever. I'm not gonna recommend you go to a big college where you're just a number. You need something in between. I went to East Carolina University, and it became 30,000 students, but when I first started going there, it had a very, very small college feel. I mean, I think on campus it had 12,000, 15,000 students. A lot of those students were other students were commuters, online students, things like that. But it had an opportunity for you to grow in every avenue, to volunteer like crazy, to be a part of fraternities, sororities, social events. You had an opportunity to grow your name and grow who you were. Now, I'm not saying people should peak in college or peak in high school, as we say, but I want you to leave there with 2,000 contacts. And I always tell people this over and over again. Leave college with 2,000 emails and just, just a notebook full of people who you can call and reach out to. And people are gonna be like, Erica, man, that's just using people. No, it's not. We're going to use contacts to just further our relationships and see where people are going, where they're heading, who they're networking with. I mean, the new city you move to, as soon as you get to that new city, I'm going to tell you do what I tell you to do in college. I would tell you to get involved in volunteering, get involved in, like, if you're a woman, the junior league or the Chamber of Commerce or the real estate association if you're a realtor, all these different things. I want you to get plugged in immediately. No matter if you're working at Starbucks, no matter if you're delivering pizzas, no matter if you're working at Lowe's, and this is just your temporary job, I want you to get plugged in so you can make more connections to people who could connect you to other opportunities. Now, if you're in sales or you come out of college and you can't find a job, but you get a job selling cars, if you've got 2,000 emails, you've got an opportunity there to sell, especially kids coming out of college, at least 200 cars. At least 200. Now, once you recommend to them, now you got 200, then they're going to tell their 10 friends. I mean, it's an opportunity for you to grow. Same thing with real estate. If you've got 2,000 contacts and everybody's, is moving to, let's say I left East Carolina, was in Greenville. Everybody is moving to Raleigh or Charlotte, and you apartment locate for them, boom. I mean, if you just get 200 of those people to apartment locate for them, you've built a financial career that's like amazing. Even if you get 20 of those people, and the apartment complex are paying 100% commission, and they move in $1,000 apartment, out of those 200, if you did 200, that's $200,000 for the year. Now let's say you just did 20, that's $20,000 right there for the year, and that was just off who you knew. Now you can use that money to market yourself in your new market and grow new contacts through your volunteering and other opportunities to make more sales. So I mean, it's just how you use it. And I know people hate that, hearing that, but it's just so very important for people to realize it's not the degree. I mean, so many English majors and other type of degrees. It's how you use it. It's the connections you get into. Also, if you go to college and you feel like, man, I didn't get any connections, Erica, I want you to go find some small companies in your town or city where you have an opportunity within one or two people to talk to the vice president or the president. It's the fastest, easiest way to get in there. I mean, I have a friend to this day who he basically got his job, and it was very low paying, but he worked on it, and then he just kept getting promoted. Now he's making $60,000 a year after being with this company for 4 years, and he knows the vice president by name, and he knows the president by name. So don't overlook small companies not paying you a lot. Look at where's the opportunity to grow, how you can make it work for you. You just gotta understand, it's not where you go, it's who you'll be. And a lot of people, if you go, let's say you go to Harvard, let's say you go to all these Ivy League students, you pull on all this debt, you better be working on your connections to get some government job, to work on Congress, to work in DC, to work in Virginia, to work on stock market, because that is the only reason those schools are important. Honestly. Or if you're in California, you need to be going wherever all the Apple and app people and Google people leave. Whatever school they go to, that's the school you should go to and grow from there. I mean, so, but don't give up. If you're some kid who went to a Midwestern college and you don't ever plan on leaving your state, great. Work your contacts. Put that on everything. Like, hey, I'm from Ohio, the Ohio State or whatever, and just work every contact you can in Ohio. Or if you go to school in Florida, make sure everybody knows that you went to that school in Florida and connect with your potential buyers and clients that way. It's a great conversation. I think people hate hearing, but it's very true. And so I'll let you hear a little bit of it. I'm going to click on here so you can hear a little bit of it.
Presidential race. Frank Rooney is a New York Times op-ed columnist and former White House correspondent. He joins us with more. My son's 18, and for the last 2 years we've been going through this, visiting schools, taking trips, paying people to help us out. It's
There's a whole industry
that's thousands of dollars, and as it turns out now, he wants to skip a year, do this whole gap year thing, and I guess we're going to let him do it.
All right, so we're going to pause it here. We're going to pause it right here so that you can hear the rest.